The new Suzuki Jimny, as seen here, is brilliant. It's only in its 4th generation right now, which is pretty good going considering it's 50 years old. They call this retro styling. So what exactly is retro styling? Why is the new Jimny retro? Tell you now what Google says. Retro means it is imitative of a style or fashion from the recent past. So considering this thing has its history goes back 50 years, and they're calling it retro, what did Suzuki do to keep retro in the new one? Well, there's a couple of things. Like on that model over there and this model over here, what do you notice is the same? Headlights, indicators. So they've taken the headlights and the separated indicators from the grille from the original LJ back in 1970, and they've incorporated into the headlights and the grille for the latest version. The 2nd generation of basically the Jimny was called the SJ. The SJ also ran for many years, as you can see here. And the elements that are taken from the SJ and put into the new generation Jimny was the bonnet. She's got a lip here. The lip goes all the way around, which is a clamshell bonnet. The second one from the SJ is the square rear end. The SJ was square, and they've done the same to this one now. It is a box, and that is a proper retro throwback. Another one from the SJ is the steel wheels. It's not on this version. This is the Plus, but on the entry-level Jimny, you'll find it comes with steelies. And those steelies have got the exact same shape and design as the one on the previous generation SJ. Incidentally, the steelies are preferred by those who go properly off-road, because if you're in the middle of the bush and you damage a steely, all you need is a hammer or a rock and you can try get it back into shape. With an alloy wheel, you're pretty screwed. Another throwback to the SJ goes onto the instrument cluster. We now see 2 separate binnacles, and then we've got the high visibility orange overlaid on that to make it easier to see if you're off-roading in really shitty conditions. So that's another throwback, is inside the car. Another thing that current Jimny has in common with the SJ and also the LJ is there's no longer an electronic activation into 4-wheel drive modes. We actually have now a separate 4-wheel drive lever that's like proper old school, and it's really cool. And the best part is, like, we're in the middle of nowhere. You're not gonna be stuck if an actuator blows or something happens and you damage it. You've actually got mechanical low range stuff. So that one goes through to the whole range, to all the old ones. So that's a proper throwback. Comparing the current generation Jimny to the previous generation Jimny, there hasn't really been a lot that's taken over. It's unmistakably related. I mean, it's got the grills, the slats in the grills. You can see those are the same. So it's got the DNA there. But the only real thing that they did to bring back was these slats on the side here. They throw back to that version over there, which is not the biggest throwback, but also that's only 2 years older than this. Even though it's been going for many years, it is only like 2 years older. And so there you have it. These are the reasons why this Suzuki Jimny can actually get away properly with the retro title. Because it is retro. It's got all the throwbacks to the previous generations to make it really look good and exciting. Yet it's modern and it has everything you need in a 4x4. Especially a 4x4 that can go anywhere like this. It is the best 4x4 around. The current generation Suzuki Jimny you see here has been around for 50 years. No, it hasn't.
Create your own Suzuki-related video, upload it, and use the hashtag Suzuki Home Adventures, and you could win 1,500 Rands worth of cool vouchers. Let's see what adventures you've got at home.